Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Masters of the Universe Classics Red Beastman. That's right, this is one of 3 of the PowerCon 2016 exclusives, and gives us a version of Beastman that comes straight out of the early mini-comics. So let's go ahead and check them out. As you can see, he comes in the standard Masters of the Universe Classics blister card packaging that fully showcases our figure within. But over on the side of the box, we have a little blurb letting us know that this is a PowerCon exclusive. If you rotate the box around to the backside, we're even treated to a brand new bio that gives us a description of the Red Beastman. So let's go ahead and pull the figure outside of the packaging and take a closer look at it. So as I said, this is based on the way Beastman appeared in those early mini-comics that were illustrated by Alfredo Alcala. The Red Beastman is another one of those variants that fans have wanted to see for a really long time. And while simple repaint is basically the easiest way to describe him, I gotta say that the paint deco on this figure turned out really well. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at it. Now, the sculpt of the figure is exactly what we've seen with Beastman, so one of the oldest figures in the Classics line, but he looks really cool with this red paint deco. And one thing is really nice about it is it's not just straight red slapped on there. There's a lot of really nice wash in there that brings out all of the details very nicely. You can see the kind of subtle black wash in there, all mixed in with the fur, especially that's seen over the harness there that sits over his shoulders, and just the way it brings out all of those great little details. I also really love the way it makes the shoulder spikes look. You can see the nice black tones kind of worked into all of the creases and the cracks and everything seen throughout there, and it just looks really great all along the figure here. Now, he does have some extra paint deco, of course. He does have darker red seen on the nails on the fingers and the toes. And then, of course, the little emblem piece on the front of his fur there is done in a nice metallic bright gold color. Looks really, really nice on this figure. So, yes, he's just a simple red repaint, but I gotta say, the red repaint looks really nice on this particular figure. So let's go ahead and talk articulation. And yes, it's the same as what we've seen before, since it's the exact same figure. But the head does roll all the way around, since it's ball jointed there, and the joint's all the way at the back of the head, and so it gives him kind of that nice hunched look for Beastman, which I really like. He does have the ball joints at the shoulders, which are really nice and tight on this figure. Arms go forwards, backwards as well. You got swivels at the bicep there. You got your standard joint at the elbow. You got your swivel at the wrist. You do have the ab crunch there, as well as the waist swivel. You got the ball joints at the thighs, so legs can go outwards, forwards, and backwards. The loincloth piece is nice and flexible there, so that's good for seated poses. You got a standard joint at the knee, and then you've got your standard joints at the ankles as well, which are really good and tight. So all the joints on this figure are nice and tight, and he just turned out really, really well. So he does come with one accessory, being his standard whip accessory. Again, same accessory we saw with the original Beastman, but this time around it is done in a red deco. It's just molded in red, it appears. There's no extra paint work on there, but it is nice, flexible. You can see good flexible plastic there. He can hold it in his left hand. The left hand is really tight, so you kind of have to squeeze it in there. But once you get the whip in there, you can now pose Beastman with his whip accessory. Alright guys, it's comparison time. So here you can see the Red Beastman standing alongside the original release Beastman, just so you can get a real feel for how different they look with the different paint deco. So there you go, my friends. There is a look at the brand new Red Beastman figure from the Masters of the Universe Classics line. I'm particularly fond of this particular figure just because he's another Alcala-inspired action figure in this line. I mean, seriously, you can now pair him up with the awesome Alcala-inspired He-Man head sculpt, that Skeletor head sculpt. You can get the blonde Tila head on the original body. You can recreate some really fun scenes straight out of those mini-comics that seriously has me geeking out right now. So this particular figure was sold exclusively at the 2016 PowerCon. He was also made available online for a few weeks leading up to that particular con, but he has since sold out. So at this point, the only way to get a hold of him is to find him on the secondhand market. But if you're a big fan of the Alcala artwork, you want cool variants, I think Beastman is a really great figure to add to your collection. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, why not hit that like button and also subscribe so you never miss out on one of my reviews. Until next time, my friends.